In this video, I'm visiting Lille Vildmose for 5 days with my friend Emil, a sanctuary for wildlife in Denmark.
Anders and I were just sitting like this, like with our jaws dropped because of the mesmerizing scenery. And it just, the sun is so beautiful out there. It's like a red ball coming up. Oh, this is amazing. It's like straight out of a movie. You have the old trees sticking up from the ground. You have these wet grasslands and the beautiful sunlight of the sunrise. We just can't get over it, and now we're just waiting for that animal to show up.
Only a selected part of the area is accessible for people, with a few roads and trails to follow, giving opportunity for safari-like experiences while still protecting wildlife and nature from human interference.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's like 5 o'clock.
It's not morning.
No, good night. It's way too early to say anything, so I'm gonna shut this light off again. And this one.
Lille Vildmose is mostly known for its population of moose. Many people travel from far away to get a glimpse of them here. They venture through the swamps, eating the leaves and twigs of trees and bushes, a key element for thriving biodiversity. And if you're lucky, you can get really close to these majestic creatures.
It's just right outside the window.
Sometimes standing right next to the road, or even crosses it on its journey through the marshlands. At this time of the year, in early spring, the males haven't yet grown their huge antlers, which they just recently dropped.
The moose is just right out here.
But nonetheless, this is the only place in Denmark to witness the amazing moose in the wild, the biggest species of deer in the world.
We just had the moose extremely close.
This is the budget version of a safari. We are just driving around, scouting, looking out on the big fields, on the water, looking for birds, moose, whatever we can see. But it feels like we're in a jeep, looking for lions.
That is the Danish version of safari, definitely.
Yeah.
Though the moose is huge, it's not the biggest animal around here. In the closed part of Lille Vildmose, the biggest animal on land in Europe roams the forest and meadows, the European bison. And though it happens extremely rarely, you can sometimes get to see them just at the edge of the area. We got a tip from a friend to go to the other side of Lille Vildmose, and were so fortunate to witness 3 males outcast from the herd deeper within the forest. Unlike the moose eating from trees, the European bison is a great grazer, eating up to 60 kilos of grasses each day. And what goes in must come out. They are so insanely big, playing their own vital role in maintaining a healthy ecosystem and biodiversity around here. I'm so thankful that we got to see them. That was just unexpected, and my first meeting with them.
This was just out of this world. We just got back to the car and yeah, maybe we should just get something to drink, and
Yes.
relax a bit, because this was just an insane experience. And then get back and find some other animals, because we are here in Lille Vildmose for like 5 days. And this is only day like 2 or 3 or something, so
We lost track.
yeah, we lost track.
But in Lille Vildmose, it's not all just big animals. If you get down on your knees and pay attention to the overlooked, looking within the details, you'll find life hidden away from predators. During the next 2 weeks, the moor frog male starts to turn blue, as mating season has arrived. We were here just in the beginning of this, but could already begin to see a bluish shine on its skin. Eating on these frogs is the crane, migrating from the south in the spring, temporarily enjoying these wetlands. They walk around on their long legs, scouting for anything to eat. And what's better than a little froggy snack?
This is a really cozy way of doing wildlife. Like, we just drive around in a vast area full of nature and filled with animals all over the place. And yeah, it's something else, and it's actually quite nice. Though I still prefer to be out there, because that's a different feeling. But like once in a while, it's okay to make it a little bit comfy for yourself, right? I guess that's okay. There's another marsh area flying.
Where?
To the left is right there.
Yeah.
It's just right in front of us right now.
Oh, it's big pipe hawk.
Big
pipe
hawk.
hawk. That's a massive pipe hawk. Oh my god. Such a cool bird because it flies so low towards the reeds on the ground.
Crazy. It's so nice.
Yeah.
I really love that bird. It's so entertaining because it's just flying right above the, what's it called, like
The reeds.
The reeds, yeah.
Yeah.
So cool. Just drive around and like there's nothing here, just go maybe 20, 30, 50 meters down the road and then suddenly something appears.
Yeah. Feels like finding animals with cheat codes, you know? And then with a private chauffeur.
Yeah. It was your own idea. You said like it's easier for me
I love
taking
it.
pictures and driving, and I was just like, yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
I have a
Because I
personal driver and I can just film whatever I want to.
For me, it's like super easy to just shoot a few pictures, but like capturing video, it's like impossible while driving.
But it's pretty nice because you can get those shots where you have like the foreground moving, because I use a pillow out the window, like when stabilizing the footage.
Yeah.
So you can actually get those typical safari shots.
It's like a really cool extra access of movement that you don't really see other than like BBC filming in the Serengeti or something.
Doing that on a budget.
yeah, exactly. With a pillow instead of a gimbal.
Yeah, exactly. It works.
It works.
We just happened to see a fox hunting out here. It's way out, so right now I'm shooting on, like with the teleconverter on 1200 millimeters, but it looks like it's hunting. Now it's running. I guess it's searching for mice out there. Wouldn't you say that?
Yeah, it definitely looks like it. You know, we have to remember at this time of the year, they probably have some cubs down in the little burrow that they made, so they have to hunt throughout the day and night, so they have to feed themselves and also the pups that they have down in the little grave.
We did came across the fox a few times on this trip and happened to get quite close to one of them as we found out where it lived, just right under a huge tree. We spent a few afternoons waiting for it to come out. It walked around right in front of us, giving us plenty of time to capture some shots. Though we were sitting absolutely still, not making any noises, they hear and smell everything. So I'm pretty sure it knew we were there, looking straight into my camera. But nonetheless, we got what we came for. What an amazing experience. Foxes are truly one of my all-time favorite animals. Another creature we must not forget is the wild boar. For some stupid reason, we decided to drive this important mammal to extinction in Denmark, outside of these protected and closed areas. It has always belonged and lived here throughout history, but with a focused effort to remove them from our land with free hunting and dedicated wild boar fences along the border to Germany, they are defenseless. Thankfully, a group of them has a safe place here in Lille Vildmose, and with special permission, we got to experience them really close. Lille Vildmose is the story of nature, fighting its way back to the wild in Denmark. As the single most cultivated country in Europe, I'm not lying when I say we don't prioritize wilderness at all. It's a sad story, but here, when venturing through these lands, we get a sense of optimism, seeing wild nature unfold. Denmark has decided to establish and protect more areas like this in the future, giving our nature a second chance to be wild once again.